Welcome everyone. For today's practice, you may need a cushion, and we'll get started laying down on our bellies. Make a little pillow with your hands for your forehead. Settle in, finding comfort in this shape. Observe your breath and where it is in your body. Feel the low belly and your rib cage expand against the ground on the inhales. As you take full and mindful breaths, can you release any tension you may be holding onto, perhaps in your jaw or in your hips? Begin to cactus your arms out to the side, placing your left cheek down on the ground. Slide your right knee up towards your right elbow. You may use a cushion to pad where your leg meets your hip for more support. Relax into this shape, and if at any point the arms are uncomfortable, you can place your hands back underneath your head as a pillow. Visualize sending the breath to any areas in the body that may feel tight in this restorative half-frog pose, especially around the hips. Slowly, begin to slide your right leg back down, and we'll switch sides, sliding the left leg up, placing the pillow underneath if that feels good, and rest the right cheek down. Observe how one side of the body may feel different from the other. Stay focused on your breathing, even inhalations and exhalations through the nose. Gently remove the cushion, sliding the left leg back down. Begin to make your way back to a wide-legged child's pose, big toes touching, legs out as wide as feels good. Stretch your arms out long in front and melt your chest down. Feel free to go up on your forearms if you need to be a little bit higher. And use the cushion underneath for more support if need be. Feel your breath travel down the spine and into the low back. Begin to slide both hands over to the right, maybe placing the left hand on top of the right hand. Ground your left hip down to find a little more length through the left side body. Breathe into the left side body, finding more space between your ribs and stretching your intercostal muscles out. Begin to slide the hands over, all the way to the left side, maybe placing the right hand on top of the left. Shift the right hip down to the ground. Breathe into the right side body. Slowly begin to make your way back to center. Rolling up, bring yourself down to your stomach again, placing the elbows underneath the shoulders for Sphinx pose. Pull the chest through and tuck the chin in. Bring it over towards the left shoulder and then to the right shoulder, a mindful pendulum swing. Keep the chest open, and with the chin as your guide, begin to draw slow circles all the way around. Do 3 rotations in one direction. Switch directions. Make sure to keep the chest lifted and fingers spread apart. Begin to make your way back to a neutral table position. Wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Inhale up for cow, dropping the belly, and exhale under for cat, tucking in the tailbone and chin. Inhale up and exhale down. Follow your breath for another round. Come back to neutral. Tuck the toes under and send your hips up and back for downward dog, pedaling out the feet. Lift your left leg and bring your left knee towards your left wrist. We're setting up for either pigeon pose or 90-90. With the legs kept 90 degrees to each other, it's a little more accessible. On tented fingers, inhale up and then come down to either the forearms or forehead on the exhale. Breathe here. If this feels too intense, feel free to place the cushion underneath for more support and elevation. Slowly start to come all the way back up. Place the hands behind you and windshield wiper the legs side to side a few times. Go as slow as you'd like. Come back to the front of your mat and shift back into downward dog again, pedaling out the feet. We'll set up on the other side, bringing the right knee to the right wrist and either taking pigeon with your leg extended back or 90-90. Come down over the leg, either on your forearms or to your forehead. If you need more support, place the cushion underneath. Observe how this side of the body may feel different from the other. Inhale, slowly coming up, and then make your way back to downward dog, pedaling out the feet if you'd like. Start to walk your hands back towards your legs, taking as wide a stance as you'd like. Ragdoll over your generously bent legs. Hold in stillness, or sway side to side if that feels good for your back. Release the elbows and walk your hands down your mat. Turn over so that you're sitting down, and with your feet planted, roll down to your mat. Bring the knees in towards the chest, and slowly drop them over towards the left. Place the cushion either underneath both legs or in between them for added support. You may extend the right arm out long, maybe following with your gaze. Aim to plant your right shoulder down to deepen the twist. Breathe deeply into this twist. Twists are great to help neutralize the spine, as well as massage the internal organs through mindful breathing. Slowly make your way back to center with both legs. Plant the feet out wide and allow your knees to come together in the center for a moment. We'll set up for the other side, bringing the knees in first and then slowly shifting them over to the right. Extend the left arm out long and maybe follow with the gaze. Aim to ground your left shoulder down to find more depth. Slowly return back to center and then relax all the way down, extending the legs. Place the cushion under your head for added comfort. Allow your breath to become easy and natural. Release any tension you may be holding on to in the forehead and the jaw. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Core is soft and limbs are heavy. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Sending you all peace and love.